All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 18. See what we have going on here. In our forge, we got our arrowheads. I tell you what we will do. Let's grab ourselves some feathers and make 150 of these bad boys. Tell you what, we could go ahead and take 63 of those out. Oh. We'll put those over here. And it's 3:07. Let's see what we can do. We need to make ourselves some spikes because we are going to make a run for the hub city, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take 4 cans of chicken soup just to be sure that we do have some food along the way. I will leave the stone here. Tell you what, we're going to turn that off for the time being. We're not going to leave that running. Turn that off as well. And we're probably going to need a little bit more to finish that out. Guess we can leave our nail gun here. We'll throw it in our random storage box. We will take our forged iron as well as, you know what, we need to make a spike club as well. Another spike club. And that will be in production after our arrows are done crafting, our bolts. And make sure, we don't need our scrap iron on us right now. That would probably be a waste of space to take that. We don't need our concrete. We'll throw it in here. We will take the wood and I'm going to take all of our tools just in case. 76 forged iron. So let's make that run. Let's go ahead and do it. We've been talking about it for a while, or I guess I have been talking about it for a while. And it's time to stop talking and get running. So let's assess the map here. We need to go to the west. Don't want to take the time to dig up that treasure along the way, but it is along the way. And hopefully we can make it there. We're going to make some wood spikes too. Let's make 10 of those. We're going to use those for dogs. We won't even stop to bother with that guy. We're just going to keep on getting it. And to ensure we don't run out of stamina anytime soon, we'll go ahead and drink that beer. I think I had marked off gravel right there. Let's get a good idea of the exact angle. So this angle is the angle that we would want to run at right here. We're going to race the chicken. Kicking chicken. There's a pig, there's chicken. Green Acres is the place for me. Hopefully the terrain, it looks pretty mountainous ahead of us. Ooh, it's very steep. Hopefully the terrain will allow us to go straight across. And there'll be no water in our way. Could have taken a little bit of the desert to pick up yucca while we're going this direction. couldn't hurt to have a bit extra of that. Because that will also help us, help our stamina. I think I'm going to take the hunting knife and trade it out for the yucca. We can eat that. Would have been nice to have had the mini bike by this point, but we can't count on that. That may not happen for a long time before we get that book. Make sure I'm on the proper path. I am not. I need to head this way a little. Don't want to get too high on this mountain. It may be a steep drop off on the opposite side. It's a lot of desert running here. It's early in the morning. I assume the temperature rises as the day passes on, so no overheating as of yet. I'm sure the body temperature is going up. Hopefully it's not desert the whole way. Let's take a look at the map here. So we need to turn more westward now. So we have a decent amount of yucca. Excuse me. Probably pick up some aloe at some point too and make some more bandages. Though we do have a handy, a decent amount of first aid kits at this point in the game. We're doing well on that. Kind of don't like having to go back up this another steep mountain. See if we can go around the edge a bit. It's a very large mountain out in front of us. We have some floating trash here. Look at that. Floating trash. I'll take that out just so it doesn't cause any issues in the game. Shouldn't, but so we're almost at the treasure now. And we're also almost out of stamina. On that. Let's drink another beer. We're going to cross our fingers that we can make it to the hub city and that we can find some beer when we get there. Okay, so now we have to be very cautious because not only do we have to worry about the encounter with dogs, but there are landmines out in this wasteland area. Let me assess where we're going again. 0, 0 is right about there, so we need to turn. Oh, not good, not good. Oh, it's a zombie. I thought it was a dog. Like, no, not the dog already. So I am scanning the terrain in front of me for landmines as we run along. Made pretty good progress here. It's 7 o'clock. Kind of Oh, landmine. I just got it out of my mouth that I was scanning, and I saw something on the ground, but too little too late. Luckily for us, we were far enough away from it by the time it went off that we did not eat it. Because if we had to run back to here now, you know, that's a waste of an entire day that we could have been doing something else. Let's see. Take a look at the map once more. head this direction. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that we do not encounter any dogs. As soon as I say it, time it. One thing I did not bring with me, the first aid kits. That's the one thing. Goodness. So we didn't plan. It was kind of on a whim, even though I talked about it for a while. I should have put some first aid kits on the belt. We're hitting the wrong direction against. This is quite the run. I don't think we're going to find a safe place between here and there. To camp up, who knows, but a lot of hilly terrain to go over. We'll try to follow the same path on the way back. We can follow this road into the hub city, it seems. It's right ahead of us. All right. So, let's see. I see a store right there. Snow biome, make the temperature go down a bit. Shotgun Messiah. 2 Shotgun Messiahs side by side, looks like it is. Not too concerned with the guns right now. I'd rather locate a bookstore if I could. Oh, that's a cop. See if we can take this cop out. We're gonna have to worry about lots of these guys and lots of dogs over here in the hub. Boy, they can take a lot of shots. We're so far off from where we need to be to kill these cops. He should start running at me at any moment now. I'm saving my stamina. I'm not using stamina that way. I can. There he comes. Boom. Look at that crater in the ground. Goodness. Alright, so we'll stick to the outskirts. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we have right around 200 crossbow bolts. There's probably a drink machine in there. We could look for some beer. I do have 2 left. Will get us most of the... Oh, there's another cop. That will get us most of the way back. I think I'd stand a better chance with this cop by... You know, we're going to run from him. By clubbing him. There's a dog. But I don't want to take the chance of getting too close and I can't get away. There's another dog. I don't want to get too much into the inner workings of the city. I was hoping to make a good loop around the city, find the a bookstore and a hardware store, perhaps. There's a hardware store. Okay, nice. Let's kill this gentleman here. We're really going to have to try to time our shots with the dogs. Make sure we can take them out before they hit us again. We only have 2 bandages left because of my poor planning and last minute decision to just run over here. Am I undetected? I am undetected. Nice. Nail gun part. Couple wrenches. Oh. We'll take that fertilizer. Nice. Little beer. It's cooler. There's another cooler in here? I don't think so. Hopefully all of our time here we can spend undetected. We don't draw any of these cops or dogs into the hardware store. Or anywhere around us as far as that goes. 'Cause we certainly don't have the firepower at this stage in the game to take those cops out. You see how many shots it took to kill that cop. And we still didn't kill him either. He actually just blew up on his own. Take the repair kits and leave that. Okay, let's see where we're at. So we've only discovered a very small fraction of this hub city. Come on, first aid kit or bandage or something. No. I am going to take that just in case. I'm going to throw this out. We're going to scrap this club. Put that club on. Give us that extra bit of oomph. There's a Shamway right there. And a trader. Oh, there's a dog right there. We were very fortunate on that one. That dog could have, he got caught on the rebar. It's going to take a long time to break down. I didn't want to make it easy for him just to walk in the store, especially a dog. Don't think I have anything smelly on me yet. And I absolutely won't pick up any meat. Okay, so nice. So we have plenty of beer. It's 11:39. I want to keep track of the time because I get as much as I can get while I can get it, but I have to make sure we get out of here and get back in time before nightfall. We're yet to accomplish any great level of armor or weapons. Nice potato for some seed. Take this door out. Some meat stew. We can't take it with us either. That kind of stinks. You know what? We'll go ahead and take this sham with us. That's just extra food we can have, and that doesn't smell, so... We're really good on food. I honestly can't tell you why I decided to waste the time to come into here. But we're here. I am going to put this on my belt now for the dogs. Instead of wasting our bandages, we're just going to take them out like that. This is another shamway. There's a bee, a hornet. I hear that they're replacing those hornets. I don't know how true that is. Maybe a buzzard or something, a vulture. Which, you know, I think would be good. I don't like the hornets. Not that anything about a zombie apocalypse is realistic, but that does take a bit of realism out of it for me when I see these giant hornets flying around trying to zap you. You know, it's... a little bit silly in my opinion. Not to take anything away from the game. It's a great game in every aspect, but there are a few things that I would probably either take out or add in, and that would be one of them. This apartment building is just full of goodies. If we had time, we would go in here. One playthrough not too long ago, I used an apartment for a base. At the beginning, I set up a little camp over here, let's say, and made that my base. And I'd go in, and oh my gosh, the rooms are just, there's so many useful resources for early game in that apartment complex. So I'm wandering a bit far now. I can't get much farther because it's 13:13. I want to make sure. I think it took us 4 hours to get here, if I'm not mistaken. I just wanted to get it, a little bit of it explored and looted. That way, the next time we come back, all of that will be respawned at hardware store. The one shamway that we went into, but my goal, honestly, was to find a bookstore. We did not. Let's see if I make... Oh, I don't have any stone. Let's try to get some real quick and do that campfire quest. And then we can knock out the trader quest as well, because that's right there. Just kind of hoping for a first aid bandage at some point. So that part of the quest is done. What is next? Is the next step the trader? Yep. Sure is. It's probably going to want us to find a specific trader, though, and not just any old random trader. This actually, this is not a trader settlement, though. Okay, we need to think about, come on, Nurse Nancy, give me a first aid bandage so I have a little more insurance. There, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Hear a hornet buzzing around my head. Let's take a look at the map. We're going to go back this way and uncover some of this part of the map. Keeping an eye out for dogs as we run about. There's a dog right there. Let's go ahead and get him. Okay, so I just distracted him, I see. Didn't hit him. The arrow didn't hit him. It just hit the ground next to him. So maybe we're okay with the dog there. I find it really hard to believe that there would be no bookstore. That's still a good bit to discover, though. Is this a working stiff up here? I think it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to rush into this working stiff. As long as we don't have to fight too many zombies off. We're going to grab what we can, and then we're going to take off back to the base. It's awful firing there. Awful shooting. Okay, get this one last lady. And break our way in here. Tell you what, we could probably scrap that. Take this guy out. We're going to be close on time, too, to make it back. Because we actually have the extra time of making it through the city. I don't know why I was about to take that door out. You know what? We're good on beer. Let's just try to get what we can get out of this hardware store. So they're starting to come from all directions. Now it won't be long and they're going to break through that door. Nice gun part, mechanical parts. Beautiful. I'm going to leave those electrical components. Don't want to get trapped in this back room, but I want to try to at least loot these crates before we leave. It won't be long, and they're going to be breaking in here, though. It's really cutting it. Oh, they're in now. Okay. Let's take these guys out as quickly as we can. I think we're just drawing attention to ourselves. By letting them live. Only taking the good stuff. The stuff that I know we can really use right now. Come on, 4 more crates. Lots of mechanical parts. That's good. That's a steel axe, I think. Okay, time to get the beer. Time to drink it and time to head east. Pretty sure, let me quadruple check. Yep. So it's a pretty large mountain there that we're up against. What is the quicker way? Is it down to that end? It's down to this end is the way we came, so let's go back that way. Hopefully we don't encounter a dog. We do have plenty of beer to get us back, so we can sprint the entire way back home. I guess that was sort of positive trip because we were able to loot. We were able to loot 2 of the. If you didn't know, you can shoot those cops before they spit, and it will interrupt that. We were able to loot the 2 hardware stores, and that's kind of important to get those on respawn. So maybe the next time we come back, our Quality Joe and our scavenging will be a much higher level. And so we'll yield better results out of those crates, higher quality. We do have the 2 shotgun Messiahs, but I'm not, much on guns. So that'll probably be the last thing I hit. I was really hoping, though, for a bookstore. A little down that I did not find 2 of those, like the 2 Shamways or the 2 hardware stores. Now, one thing I have to be very, very careful about, I'm going to look at this map, is we're going to kind of stick to this road a little, because it's more time that I can stay away from landmines. I was very lucky on the way here that one landmine did not kill me. Those are pretty much a one-shot, a one and done. So let's stick on this road for just a moment. We are going to drink another beer. This is not really a favorable terrain layout for the hub city. For building a base. Okay, we can kind of follow this road all the way across here. Yeah, we'll just follow it on around. Gives us more time off of the terrain. Dog. Whew. All right. Little dog trap. So we're getting close now to an area where we can shave off a bit of time by cutting across the terrain. Oh, that's a dog right there. Have to be super, super careful here. So this city is not a long, long ways away from the hub. A little further than I'd hoped, but if you get a mini bike, just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're right over here. It's not going to be that far away. I'm really nervous there. Okay, we made it through. Whew. All right, no landmines, minimal amount of dogs, a couple cops, but we were able to avoid them for the most part. Drink ourselves another beer, a little celebratory beer. So I'd say we covered about half of the hub city. I find it hard to believe that whole hub city would not have a bookstore. I'm sure it does. We probably just overlooked it, didn't go to that portion of the city. I'll have to look at the map to actually assess how much of it we did cover. I want to guess about half or so. Well, this is a long run. Oh, don't need to break a leg. But you see, we ran right out at around 4 a.m. and it is almost 2200 right now. So the time it takes to run, I didn't actually time it. Maybe I'll take the time to go back and look at the replay and see the moment we started and the moment we got there and assess the distance in hours on the game. I'm going to guess it's about 4 hours, though. It's probably the travel distance, 3 hours, 4 hours in game. We're getting close now. I can see some grass. And that bed icon is getting larger and larger. Well, we didn't use all of our bandages like I thought. I thought we were going to run out with the dogs making us bleed by hitting us. We actually ended up coming back with one less than what we went with by picking up the one that we found. So I haven't even really tried yet. You know, we've not done much with getting meat stew going. We're still trying to multiply our seed, and yet I am still I am back up to where I was stamina wise when I died. Hasn't even been an issue or a factor in the game. So just like I had said before, if you die, not a big deal. Just keep on getting it, keep on going. Don't sweat that. Certainly don't restart your game. If you die a few times on the 7-day horde or whatever, it's not a big deal at all. You will absolutely regain that back. Let's see what our crops are looking like. Almost. They are almost ready. So maybe something we can do also is make some fertilizer. Get some of that going. Put this fertilizer here. So a little bit of gas there. Some random items that we have. All right. Beautiful. We have a couple bodies here that we could loot. See what's in them. Stay away from my spikes, Mr. Zombie. Look at you breaking those. What are you doing, man? All right. 2137. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Whew, well that was a full day of it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you, it was a little uneasy going all the way over there the way we did. But we did, we made it successfully. There and back, no deaths, which is kind of amazing. I assumed that we might actually die trying to go over there. Put our tool there, our hammer here. We can get ourselves a better nail gun now. Look at that. Let's combine some parts. Mechanical parts, our wrench. Steel fire axe, so the block damage on that is 111.75, and on our regular axe it's much less. So we need to do that. We need to get pretty serious with some mining. And we need to start creating some steel tools such as this one, because this is far more superior in block damage than what we're using. We'll go ahead and let's break this down. Yeah, a little better quality. All right. So our miscellaneous storage is getting full. What we'll probably do is we'll most likely make ourselves another 3 storages above this one, and free up some space there. Our bones in there. We can eventually make some glue and start combining some of these flashlights to make one good flashlight. Okay. Nice. So we did have an extra battery there too, but we won't worry about that battery and that other part. So we're doing really good on scrap iron. So we have a 5,000 stack of that now. You know what I think I did? Okay, here we go. Put that there. We'll leave our beer in the storage here. We won't need that. Good, good, good. Rotted flesh, nitrate powder, dirt fragment. Where is our dirt? It is outside, isn't it? Boy, I had just said that earlier, a few episodes ago. That's a good thing we don't have to run back and forth for our resources and whatnot outside, but I was going to make some fertilizer so the next time that I plant, you know, it's if we made it all the way to the hub city and back and didn't die, we can run outside of our base. Get our tree farm going here soon as well. Nitrate powder. We'll take that. What else was it? The rotted flesh. $70 on that. That's such a long time. I've made some before, and it took so long to make it. What are we missing here? Fuel. Put our nitrate powder back up. We'll put our dirt right there as well. So we're going to call it right there. It's midnight. It's a 46-minute episode. It's a good time to end it. Have a door that we can put up over on our mine shaft. We'll do that eventually as well. The trader, let's see where he was located here on our map. And we're going to mark this airdrop as well. And before we forget, we need to take that one and that one off because we have already reached both of those. The trader. Okay, so it didn't... I thought it marked it on our map where the trader was located. Unless that was it right there. No, that's an airdrop. Yeah, we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we made it through another day. Tomorrow we'll come back on day 19. Do a bit of mining, some preparation here on the base. Maybe reinforce a few more things. Try to get ourselves some more steel going so we can upgrade our tools and make some better pillars on our spike pit, and maybe even upgrade our spikes to steel eventually. Probably not by day 21, but soon. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.